Hello, Sharon. How are you?
I'm very well. Good evening.
Good evening. How do you feel today?
Not so good.
You want to tell the gangmaster why?
Okay, I had a misunderstanding with one of the housemates.
The phone can't get voice. Anyway, money carry you. Yes, I thought you said you were here to distract me. For me to leave. Like I said now. You go insult everybody say you go out for insult you. That's your mouth. This is your mouth. You go to tell everybody I do this for help. I do this for help. I do this for help. This is not for you. You get why? I was trying to preach you.
And I didn't really feel good about things she said to me, so.
I would take the person you had it with to the pal.
Yes.
So what led to it?
Okay, yesterday I made food for the whole house because they were complaining about Tiana's cooking. So I made food for them. And today I was actually very tired and I went to the kitchen to see if something was being made so I could just get my own piece and eat. And then I'm getting there, she was actually one of the people preparing things to eat. So I got there and then they said the whole food is finished. I was not like, why? But yesterday I actually made food for everybody to eat. So why would they not keep a piece of meal for me to eat? And then she got really aggressive and rude and then I was like, get out. Because I was angry the way she responded and then I left. And then today she now went around telling other people that she doesn't really like me, you know. And then I was headed, I had to confront her. And that was what led to the exchange of words. I was not actually replying back with insult, but she was doing more of the insulting. So I really felt a little bit annoyed and tired.
So you realized that you're living with 20 extra people in the house.
Yes.
And at some point, you all will have frictions and disagreements. But it is always in your best interest to make sure that you follow peace. Pearl talked about a particular thing that had to do with money.
Money. I can't recall. Money as in her money.
Yes.
I can't recall. To me, while we were arguing, I can't recall. I could only remember her saying that she has enough money to keep herself here and then she wishes I'm not here. Because I want to believe I'm more like a threat. She feels intimidated in my presence, so. And then I responded by telling her that I don't really have to have so much money to be here. So I could get myself boost to actually stay. So that was what led to the money issue. So.
What do you think about SOS?
He's just a cool guy.
Do you like him?
Sorry?
Do you like him?
In what aspect? As a person, yes.
Are we seeing a relationship coming out of that?
No.
Okay. How well do you think your team performed during the cooking task?
I'd say, though we're under pressure, I think we did great. Because it's just me in the midst of 6 other guys. So I think we did great. They were really supportive and they had my back to their very best. So I would say I think we did great. I think we did great.
Who do you find as a threat in the house?
Myself. No one else. Myself. I could be my own very distraction and I could also be.
Apart from you, who else?
Apart from me. A threat. A person has to be really intelligent. I'll say Nikki. The girl with the bald head. Yeah.
The gangmaster knows everybody.
Okay.
What do you think are your chances of winning?
On a scale of 1 to 100.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. I'd say 5.
Why?
Because I don't want to be too hopeful. Anything is possible and anything can happen at a dying minute. So I'll just say 5.
Do you have anything you want to share with Gangmaster?
Sorry?
Do you have any other thing you want to share with the Gangmaster?
Something like a personal...
Anything that has to do with you, the teammates.
The teammates. Okay, I'll say some people feel I'm a little bit proud, and I can understand because I've been an entertainer before this, so like have my skits, comedy skits here and there. So they believe, they have this feeling like, oh, maybe I feel too much of myself because I probably have fans on Instagram that watch my comedy and maybe know what I do already. So, and then I'm trying to fight that thought because it's really hard to try to please people. No matter how humble you try to be, people still want to walk over you. So that's the only challenge I think I have in the house.
How has your day been so far?
It has been stressful, per se. Very, very stressful, but still good.
Okay. So tell me, I can see that yourself and Sharon are getting all along well. Tell me about it.
Let's just say she's the only person I think I connect with in the house for now. And I'm a very big fan of her, very intelligent woman. And when I see one, I know one. So we're just still vibing to see how it ends up at the end of the day.
Apart from Sharon, is there any other person you're bonding with in the house?
Female or male? Female, eh?
Female or male?
Feminine. I feel to an extent, yeah, Tiana is very chill, like cool, like a very good friend. So,
Okay. How well do you think your team performed during the cooking task?
the cooking task. I mean, we didn't really plan it yet, but we did it, and I think it turned out well, except for our presentation was really bad, and I believe it's as a result of not planning well. So, we tried, but it was not just our best.
So who would you say is a threat, or who do you see as a competition in the house?
A threat. I see Tiana as a threat, even though she's my very good friend. I feel like she's strong, and I also see Chigozie and Montana as a very big threat, because they're like, based on my observation, because I'm a very observant person, yeah, and I see that they have like a very strong, they are very gallant and strong. So I see those three as very big threats.
Hello, Papati, how are you?
I'm fine. Very fine.
So tell me, how has your stay been in the house so far?
Well, my stay in the house has been cool so far. Like I would say, I could be a very relative person, and I connect and I could relate with people. And so far I feel like I've been able to connect with a whole lot of my fellow gang mates, and it's been intriguing that there's always something to share amongst ourselves, like conversations and the resource that comes into the house. We share and we share well. Like there's actually never been a time where I say I want something, I actually don't have someone wants to let me have something from within the house.
Is there anybody in particular that you're forming a bond with?
Well, I'll say a bond as regards like for the male gang mates. I'll say I actually have someone that comes to States. It's always with me. Yes, Nelapon is always with me. He's always with me. even if when I'm not with him, it looks south for me. So for now, I think that's like the closest gang mate so far.
How well will you say your team performed during the cooking task?
Well, my team, I would say my team at that time, I was in a team where we had like six male and just one female gang mate. Well, I would say at some point there was this phobia, like, because we were all guys, we actually might not be able to get that done. Like I said, in the kitchen, what I do most times is actually let the combination of the spices be done by maybe probably a female, but when it comes to backup, like supporting the team, you always find me there. So at some point, we actually did well, but maybe we actually didn't have a good start, but we actually had to regroup and actually had to put ourselves together. And I think my group had the most destiny meal, like it was George, and I think we actually did well on that note. But at some point we would say maybe there was a little gap. The final part, there was really no time to finally actually make it count, like where you had to forget our cutleries and our cutlery. So that's actually like, that's what broke the straw. But we did quite well.
Hello, Jaxel, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm okay. I'm great. I'm feeling well. I'm fine.
How's the atmosphere in the building been so far?
Well, the atmosphere is really, really lovely. I mean, different personalities. I love everyone's personality. Like, I'm really mixing up with everyone. Unlike the first day I was just trying to be on my own. I'm enjoying myself. I really love the atmosphere. It's cool. It's cool.
Just speak up a little more, right?
Okay.
What happened between you and Dera yesterday?
Well, to me, it was just a little misunderstanding, but we are getting on well. We actually like each other. It was just a misunderstanding that happened. So it's not anything to worry about.
Well, the gang master is worried about it. That's why he's asking. What happened between you and Dera?
Yeah,
What led to the altercation, to the argument?
It was an argument. I was actually looking for my glasses, and I told her that anything she wants, she should tell me, like, before I give it to her. But then she took it without my permission. So I was like, no, you shouldn't do that. Anything you want to take from me, ask for my permission before I give it to you, since we're cool. So that's what caused the misunderstanding, sorry.
How well do you feel your team performed during the cooking task?
Well, we did well. I mean, everyone put out their best in the task. And the food, I feel the food tasted nice because it was something that I've never seen someone doing before. It's like a new recipe. So I think we performed well as a group. Everybody put out their best, you know. Some people were cutting the hot dogs, others were cutting the onions, other people were washing the rice. So everybody did their own part. So the task, I think we did well.
So the more you swing, the more you fall, right?
Yeah.
You can just take deep breaths, calm down. You can look at me when you talk, right? Who do you see as a competition in the house?
I see everybody as a competition. I'm not underrating anybody. You know, everybody has their own strategy, you know, that works for them. You might see a particular strategy of a person, and it might not be really looking good, but the person knows what he's doing. So I'm not trying to underrate anybody at all. You know, so I see everybody as a competition in the house. So I have to make sure I play my game, put out my best, and make sure that everything goes well at the end.
What are your chances of winning the show? Hello, Blaise.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good.
How do you feel today?
I feel very good. Though stressed a little, the whole photo sessions and all, but I'm quite okay now.
Tell me, how has the atmosphere in the house been?
It's been crazy. A lot of fighting, like verbal disagreement and all, but it's interesting. That's part of the game, so that's why we're here. The reality show, so it's cool.
You want to tell Gangmaster about the fights?
There's this particular one, Pearl and Sharon. They've been having a lot of fights recently. So they have this bad energy between them. So let's see how it goes.
Who are you beginning to form a bond with, and why is that?
There are quite a lot of good, interesting people in there. But particular one, I'll go with Dera. She's cool. People say she's my twin, so she's a nice person. She's cool, so I like her. So as a friend, though.
We'll see how well that plays out with time. How do you think your team performed during the cooking show?
We did our best, but it came out quite very salty. I think that's why we were the last in the ranking. But we put in our best. It's just quite unfortunate that it didn't come out as we planned.
Do you think you're playing the game so far?
Perfectly. Perfectly. I've caused a lot of trouble in there. Perfectly. A lot of heads are hitting. So I'm doing well.
Hello, Piroy. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
How do you feel today?
I feel good. I feel great. I lost my voice earlier on, so but right now it's coming back. I feel good. I feel amazing.
How would you describe the atmosphere in the house?
It's been good. Right from day one, it's been amazing. Meeting different people, 21 people from different dimensions. It's been good staying with them. It's not been easy, right? I won't lie, it's not been easy connecting with these 21 strangers. But I feel good. There's been ups and downs in the house, like one or two like that though, but it's been amazing. We've been moving, we've been pushing. We're the gangsters, we've been pushing.
Do we have 20 people extra or 21 people?
I said 21 in the house, so including me, making it 21.
What happened between you and Nikurai during the party?
Okay, first of all, I want to say Nikurai is she's a good woman, because all I could actually remember was that day I was drunk. I was a little bit drunk and I went to her. I wanted to dance with her at first. What I could remember was that she took me in and she was saying that I'm drunk, I need to rest and stuff like that. I need to lie down. I was just telling her she's a good woman. They told me a lot of stuff the following day that I couldn't remember that I did. So, but I know I was drunk, but it was Nikurai that took me in. I took my bath, they changed clothes for me and I slept. That was what happened.
Nikurai took your bath for you?
Nah. I took my bath myself.
How do you feel about Pearl?
Okay, Pearl, she's a good girl. She's an amazing being. She's a nice girl. She has been doing a lot for me in the house. We've known each other for like 72 hours or so. I feel if I want to connect with her more, to be outside the house, because I know she has a different lifestyle outside than the one she is actually displaying right here. I feel so So I feel it to be easy for me to connect to her more when it comes to the love theme outside the house than in the house. But for now, I'm just connecting her, I'm just vibing, I'm getting to know her. So to me, it's amazing. I feel good.
Hello, Namzi.
Gangmaster.
Good evening.
Good evening, Gangmaster.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
What is the present situation in the house?
Well, so far, the situation in the house has been awesome. We've been in unity, even though there are some issues and problems which are bound to happen in a proximity of environment where you come from different homes. But notwithstanding, we've been cool.
Would you like to share any issues that has happened so far?
Well, what has actually happened? Other than tantrums, misunderstandings, and misconceptions in the house, where 1, 2, 3 housemates would have indulged in a verbal fight with each other, there is nothing actually more than that has happened. That is what being discussed with the Grandmaster.
Some of the housemates think you are authoritative.
Yet, they should think that way because I have a very loud voice and authoritative voice. So, which most of them mistake for violence or seriousness. So, I've always been like that for a very long time. So, I'm not surprised they say I have an authoritative voice. I don't have an authoritative voice. I rather have a loud voice, which people always mistake for violence or fights. So, it's very normal.
What happened at the night of the party between Puroi and Nikurai?
Between Puroi and Nikurai? The night party? I didn't spot what happened. I don't know.
Okay. What are your chances of winning the show?
Well, having been the first head of house, which I don't know if I also have the chances of being another head of house by the subsequent week, I think my chances of winning is being voted for to remain in the house until the last day. Because this is a game of competition that the winner takes it all. And how do you win? You can only win when you're being voted to be the highest or the only person with an outstanding vote from others. So my chances of winning, should I say, in the interim, I think I should say I have between 75 to 80% chances of winning, which I think is a very perfect one.
Hello, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, young master.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank God.
How's the atmosphere in the house?
Let me say, interesting. No, though kind of hot. I said, let me say, it's interesting, though kind of hot. And, get to meet people that you haven't met before. Different characters, and it's cool, though. It's cool.
When you say hot, what do you mean?
Actions and the rest. Different actions like the chorus stuff and all of that.
How well do you feel your team performed during the cooking task?
I think we performed well. We really performed well. If not for the tray and the cutlery that we didn't come with, we performed very well. Like I keep imagining it's how 6 boys and then a girl happens to cook that very well, coordination and all of that. For me, we performed well, we did very well.
You know this is a game, right?
Yes,
Do you think you are playing the game?
Yeah, I think I'm playing the game.
How well are you playing it?
Let me see, 70%.
Okay. Do you think you're a threat in the house?
I don't think so. I don't think so. The reasons why I said that is because I'm looking at two aspects. One, the voting aspect, and then secondly, the normal aspect, way of living in the house. I might be, when it comes to way of living in the house, I might be, but I'm not seeing myself as a threat to others. I just focus and play my game. Then that's all.
Hello, Nella Pounds.
Yeah, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
How do you feel today?
Yeah, well, I feel very okay. I'm good. Based on what we've done today so far, I think I'm fine.
Tell Gangmaster about the issues in the house.
Well, so far, so good. I think the only issue that we've had today was between, I think, Pearl and Sharon. I think that's the only issue we have because of this misunderstanding, and I think it has been resolved so far, so good, what I'm seeing. But I just think the beef is just still there. No women things, and they feel maybe everybody wants to show what he or she got in the house, and then they want to really pour it out and be noticed by all housemates. That's what I see so far.
Who are you beginning to form a bond with in the house?
Okay, let's say to my male friends, I think it's Papa T. Me and Papa T has been cool right from day one. I think right from the first day I entered the house, he has been like a very close person to me. Shared things in common. I think that's the only person I think we've really bonded well, and that of Joe Akani too. He has been a good friend to me too. Another housemate as well.
Do you think your strategy is working so far so good?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think since I came into the house, I've not had issues with anybody. I've been trying to be myself. I've been trying to relate with everybody like I think they are cool. I've been trying to share ideas with those that needed it. And I think I've been good with everybody, and I think so far so good. I've not had any issue with anybody, and it's fine by me.
Hello, Labron. How are you?
Good, Gangmaster. How are you?
Gangmaster is good. How do you feel today?
Today I feel drained emotionally. Since I got here, I've been tasting a lot of food, a lot of Nigerian food, and I feel like it's time for me to get my own food. So I've been emotionally all over. The game mates have been trying to convince me to taste a whole lot of food, but I don't think after tasting it, still I don't feel satisfied. So it's been draining me a lot. They don't understand my frustration, I can say.
So how have you been coping with Nigerian meals?
I feel like for them, because they are used to everything, it's easier for them, and it's hard for them also to understand my frustration because everything is new. It's a foreign country, foreign food, foreign people. Everything is foreign to me, whether food, the interaction, conversation, how people think, and they fail to understand my frustration. Even though they're so supportive when it comes to food, they're always making different dishes so I can try. They're trying to tone the spices down. But at the end of the day, I don't feel satisfied after eating. I feel like I've been tasting. I haven't had like a meal that I can say, okay, I'm full, I've eaten. But I'm trying. I do manage.
What South African meal would you want to be served right now?
I miss my braai meat and pap.
Okay, just maybe the gangmaster will provide that.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Gangmaster. I would really appreciate that.
Your team won the cooking task.
Yes, that's
and
correct.
You were given a treat of a movie night with grills.
That's correct.
Tell me about it.
It is so amazing. It was so refreshing because since we got into the house, like we are so detached from the outside world and we haven't watched TV since. So for us to like be in front of the television and get to watch action movie, woken a lot of emotions and reminded us of actually of the outside world. The food, the treat was amazing. I got to eat a burger, which reminded me of home. Yeah, I just wish we can have that again. Yeah.
Who are you beginning to form a bond with in the house?
Oh my God. With me, I'm such a people's person. I try to get to know every individual in the house because it's not about being in the house only. I understand that after the house, they're still alive and I still need to be friends with each one of them. They're amazing housemates, different personality types, different experiences through life, different expertise and talents as well. So I am more closer with Pearl, with Blaise, a lot of them. I would say a whole house actually, but I'm more closer with Pearl and Blaise.
How do you feel today?
Very well. It was a little bit stressful though, but I feel good.
Okay. You had an altercation with Sharon.
Yeah.
Tell Gangmaster about it.
Okay. Started this morning. She came into the room. She was like, what was her name again? Tiana did not serve her food, like the first batch of food. So Tiana came into the room and then apologized that she herself did not get to eat the same food she was complaining about. So when she made the second batch of food, because me and Tiana would cook together, so I was like, please, can I please get Sharon's food? That I wouldn't want her to start causing another problem because she's really, really very toxic. So I got her food, she dished her food. When she got into the kitchen, she was like, now you're serving the second batch of food that you won't call me. Once it finishes, you will tell me there's no food. I said, Sharon, calm down. I have your food already. Then she said, shut up and face your front. I got pissed. I didn't say anything. So later in the day, when we were having a meeting with Miriam, I said something. She said something like, this girl, you're doing too much, blah, 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 blah. And I said, you're mad. Though I wasn't supposed to say that, but it was accumulated anger. So I said she was mad. Then later we got into the room. I heard her saying something. I didn't say anything at first. Not until she said, in all my generations, she called my generations. And I said, guy, like, you're not supposed to call my generation that. We are, both of us, we are the one having issues. That you've not even seen this generation you're talking about. So why are you saying my generation? Then I had to like pick up from them, then boom, a little confrontation.
But you do understand that this is the Gangmaster's house, right?
Sure I do.
Okay. Tell me about Piroy.
About what?
Piroy.
Okay, is a nice person, yeah. But the thing, what brought us together was the day of my birthday. It said in public, it said from the very first day he saw me, he liked me. And I said, okay, fine. Then he came later and said he really wants us to date in and outside the house. And I said, okay, but I have a relationship outside that. If he's ready to cope with it, and then he said he doesn't give a fuck, he doesn't give a grass about it. And he's a nice person, he's caring, he has been really helpful in the house. Whenever I'm hungry, he calls me to talk to me, and that's it. Oh, we're good.
So I take it that you're forming a bond with Piroy.
Oh well, no. But him, yes.
Do you see Nikurai as a threat?
Am I saying who?
Do you see Nikurai?
As a threat?
Yeah.
No. Not at all.
To your relationship with Piroy?
No.
Hello Nikurai, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. How do you feel today?
I feel good. I feel good actually. I just ate, so I'm actually happy. I have been so famished the entire day. Tasks and activities. Couldn't spare time to eat, but now I'm content.
I can see you smiling.
Yeah.
You're
It makes me
foodie,
happy.
right?
Yeah.
What's the atmosphere in the house like?
I don't know, it's a mixed atmosphere. There's a bit of tension. There's a bit of, I don't know, people trying to get to know each other, people trying to study the environment, and yeah, there's a bit of chaos most of the time. But I guess it's expected, especially since we haven't gotten accustomed to each other yet.
Would you like to share with Gangmaster the chaos in the house?
Well, there isn't any specific, okay, there's a lot. From one petty fight to the other petty fight. Personally, I went bonkers the other day on Isoken because I actually thought she was serious about the bathroom being unkept, and I was just very annoyed that we're like 9 in the room, like 9 adults cannot just clean up after themselves. And it was just driving me crazy. I'm like, yo, okay, I just cleaned this place. All you guys have to do is just maintain it. Maintain it. It's not hard. So, and yeah, I guess some things like that. And others are just fighting over food. Others are fighting over hierarchy. You know, stuff like that.
Okay, so what happened on the night of the all-white party with Piroy?
Nothing happened. I don't know. He was falling over himself and falling over everyone. I figured maybe he should just go get some cold water on himself. It will help. And he should come out and party some more. Plus, he was sweaty. So I was like, yo, just go get some cold water on yourself, you know, and then come back and party some more.
Did you guys have a kiss on the night?
No! Come on! That's like my kid brother. No. No. There was no kissing at all. Nothing physical. just directing him to the... Okay, I'll stop talking. I am not gonna say anything more on that. Because it seems like you don't even believe me, so... Yeah.
Gangmaster believes you.
Okay.
So tell me, how was the movie night?
Splendid. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the food, ambience, and whatnot. Everyone slept off at the end of the day. I was last man standing. I am a movie freak as well. So it was nice. And I cannot wait to win more tasks so I can get some more of those privileges. It was good. We were lounging and everyone was like jealous. I like that.
Hello, Dara. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Welcome to your boot session.
Thanks, Gangmaster.
How are you feeling today?
I feel good.
Speak up.
Okay, I feel good. I feel kind of sad too.
Why do you feel sad?
No, just sometimes things like some kind of things, just mood swings. That's all. Mood swings. Yeah, apart from that, I'll be okay.
So what happened between you and Jexel yesterday?
Jexel. What happened? I can't really remember. Because Jexel is my friend, but we do have issues and we settle, but we quarrel almost every day.
What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday? I can't remember. Seriously, I forget all these kind of things.
How well do you think your team performed during the cooking task?
We tried our best.
Was your best enough?
No.
Who are you beginning to form a bond with in the house?
No.
Can I hear you?
No.
Why is that so?
Because that's not what I came here to do.
So I presume you're here for the game.
Sure.
Are you playing the game?
Just be myself. I'm just being myself. That's all.
Okay. And is that enough for you to win?
Probably.
Who do you see as a threat?
No one.
Hello, Chigozie. How are you?
Hello, Gangmaster. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you feeling today?
Feeling good.
Can you speak up?
Feeling good, thank you.
Tell me about the house. What's happening in there?
I think everybody is just trying to learn our character, different characters, you know, different emotions, different, you know. I think we're getting along gradually. It's a process.
Who are you beginning to form a bond with?
Tiana.
Tiana.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about her.
She's cool, beautiful, nice, easygoing. That's what I know for now. I think we're just getting to know each other.
Right. Your team came last in the cooking task.
Yeah.
What went wrong?
Okay, I was the chief chef or something. Then I was one doing almost everything, but I was doing, as in preparing the chicken, while I told some of my teammates to wash the sauce, and one of them added extra Maggi to my sauce. Then the one doing the rice brought it down before it got done, and so on. A lot. So just, I think they were rushing and all. Mistakes.
How well are you getting along with the gang leader, Namzi?
Namzi. Very well. Very well. We're good. We're getting along fine.
Right.
He takes charge of everything. Although some don't listen to him, but he takes charge of everything. He does well.
Hello, Nita. How are you?
I'm good.
Good evening.
Evening.
How do you feel today?
I'm fine. A little bit tired.
Can you speak up?
I said a little bit tired.
What's the situation in the house?
People are trying to bring themselves out, like when I came, like people are trying to hide themselves. But today, I can see a little bit of change.
Look at me. Who are you bonding with?
Diolita, Rayne, Nomzi, Lady Precious, who again? Pearl. That's all.
Alright. So how well do you think your team performed during the cooking task?
Very well. We're like a team. Like we communicated very well.
What team are you again?
Say
What
again?
team is that?
McKenna.
Tell me about the movie treat and the grill.
Say again?
Tell me about the movie treat.
I don't really like the movie, like I didn't pick it. Well, it was okay.
Good evening, Gang Master.
Hello, Lady Precious. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you adjust? Yes. And relax.
Thank you.
Good. How are you feeling today?
Blessed and grateful to be here.
What's the atmosphere in the house like?
Unity, peace, love, drama, positive vibes. Yeah.
Lady Precious.
Yes, Gang Master.
Who are you bonding with right now?
Huh?
Who are you bonding with in the house?
Everyone. Everyone. I'm close to everyone and I'm friendly with everyone. I take them as my brothers and my sisters, so it's not just like, okay, let me try to be, no. It's who I am, close to everyone.
Do you see anybody as a competition in the house?
I am my only competition. Every day in this house is an opportunity for me to be better than who I am the previous day. And it's a huge opportunity that I have to take very, very well.
Hello, Lolita. How are you?
Hi, good evening. I'm very well.
How do you feel today?
I'm elated. I'm just me. I feel normal. I feel alive. I mean, it's 3 days in this house and I feel normal, so that's something.
What's the situation in the house at the moment?
I feel like everyone is a bit cranky. I mean, a lot of things are going on, a lot of emotions are running in, a lot of pressure, a lot of... How would I put it? A lot of... I mean, it's different people, different emotions, different vibes, and everybody's just going to get where they belong, where they fit, and you're just there trying to find, oh, am I here? Am I there? Am I this? Am I that? But then again, it's all good. I mean, it could get better, but it's all fine.
Hello, Rita. How are you?
Hi, Gangmaster.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How do you feel today?
I feel good. I feel alright.
With everything that's happening in the house?
Aside from okay, I made a complaint earlier yesterday, but I think it was attended to, so I think with every other thing, I feel I'm okay, I'm fine.
You seem to be like one who's still in her shell. Is that a strategy?
No. This is me. I don't think there's a strategy. This is just me. This is who I am.
What? So who's that one person you're beginning to bond with since you got into the house?
A girl or a guy?
Anyone?
Yeah, Isoken, Pearl, Sharon.
Hello, Rayne, Montana.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
So tell me, what's happening in the house?
The house, okay. The house is good. I don't know the word to use, but I would say the house is challenging and it's interesting. At the same time, I'm just trying to get my balance for now. Like, I've not seen anything like this in my life, so I'm still getting used to what's going on in the house. That's what I'll say for now.
Okay. So tell me about Tiana. What's happening?
What?
Tell me about Tiana.
Tiana. Tiana is my G. Like, I think I've known Chiana before here. We just a little bit skeptical about those ones. Yeah.
Would you want to tell Gangmaster about the crushes?
Gangmaster knows everything that's going on here, so I wouldn't want to hide. I have a roommate I really like a lot, and we're beginning to bond. We're not rushing things. Yeah, everybody has a partner. Almost everybody here has a partner. And I'm not that kind of guy. Everybody sees me as the playboy, I'm the bad boy and everything. So some girls say they are scared of me. I'm going to break their hearts and stuff. But I'm trying to prove myself to one person. I don't know if I should tell Gangmaster, but
please do.
Okay. I like Benita a lot. it's not the game. And I know a lot of guys, and as I said, I have my guys here, like we have our crew, kind of, so they tell me a lot of things, even if I'm not there, you know, so we're cool, me and Benita were cool, and we have a lot of guys coming in and out, doing stuff. Well, I'm cool with it, I'm exposed enough to handle a lot of things, so it's cool. But the truth is, I have something for Benita, and we just bonded recently.
Hello, Tiana.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Fine.
You seem very excited. Tell me about it.
I'm here, first of all. It's every reason for me to be excited. I'm in the reality show. Yeah. It's not easy to be here. So many people auditioned for this and I'm opportune to be here. So let me just say, I'm privileged, so my happiness is justified.
There seem to be a lot of issues happening in the kitchen.
Issues like?
Kitchen being dirty, people leaving food, water, and you seem to have a problem with that also, right?
Yes. Okay, the thing is, when we entered, I took it upon myself to be cooking because cooking is something I love doing. It's not like an hobby to me, it's my hobby. It's something I really love doing. So when we entered the house, I told the gang leader that I would like to be cooking. And he asked if I can cook. I said, okay, if I cook the first one and you said it's not good, I'll stop. So after that, we made an agreement that anybody that eats should wash his or her plates. So most times some housemates will finish eating and they will not wash their plates. And they expect me after cooking. Most times I cook and I end up not eating because by the time I finish giving all of them food and I'll end up not getting food to eat. What I now do is I'll now be going to them to eat because for me to start cooking again will also take much of my time. So I see no reason why I'll cook and I'll end up not eating. And when you eat, you still bring the plate back for me to eat because whether I like it or not, if the kitchen, if the dishes are not washed and if the kitchen is on, now me then go home.
Tell me about Montana.
Montana is a great person. He's a great guy. He's the kind of person that he loves listening to my complaints, and he's always ready to listen to my complaints. He's always ready to give me the best advice it could give me. According to him, he said he heard about me before coming into the house and he actually looked forward to seeing me. Then he's a great person. He has a great personality. He's ready to listen to not just me, anybody, and he's ready to give the person one or two advice.
Hi, Isoken.
Hi, Gangmaster.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm just there. You know, still trying to get used to the house and get familiar with my housemates. So I'm fine.
Okay. What's the atmosphere in the house?
The energy is okay. It's just that, you know, when you meet lots of people where different culture, different backgrounds and all, everybody have their type of belief and all, so it's not really easy staying with a lot of people in the same house. So just getting to get to know them more. But it's okay, it's fine.
So tell me about the toilet issue with Nikurai.
Okay. Okay. At first, she complained, she's always nagging, like she's always complaining about the toilets
water everywhere. So she made a statement like pigs and all. So I was like, why would you say that? Because we are all adults here. You're not supposed to use any harsh words for anyone because we come from different backgrounds. So you're not supposed to. Everyone isn't supposed to be like you. So I was just trying to address her to calm down and try to understand everybody in the house. So that was why she flamed up and started saying a lot of stuff. And I reacted back.
But you all know there are rules in Gangmaster's house, right?
Yes.
Okay. So who are you bonding with in the house at the moment?
I'm bonding with everyone, but my main persons, Rita and Sharon, because I feel like they understand me and we have same vibe and energy. So I think Rita, more of Rita than Sharon.